Skip positive. How's it going, everybody? Got for you guys today, the first upload of today. If you guys missed my previous two Showdown lives that were uploaded yesterday, a link to both of those will be down in the description. Also, I think I'm going to start making a playlist just for the recent daily upload videos, just on the off chance you guys missed some. So if you guys want to go check those out, there should be a playlist down in the description, so check that out. Just on the off chance that I do forget, just check tomorrow's upload. I don't know, hopefully I don't forget though. But yeah, this is actually not gonna be any. Holy crap, shocking. I know, right? Well, recently, well, more like yesterday, I saw my boys Jamvad and Joey upload ladder to top, whatever you want to call it, in Ubers, and I was like, well, I haven't played Ubers in a while, and I actually really like Ubers. I think it's a whole lot of fun. I wish more people liked it as well. But yeah, let me know if you guys would like to see more Ubers. I do plan to do RU and UU. I know I've been doing a lot of NU as of recently. That's just because NU is really the only tier I enjoy. Plus, I don't currently have any teams for UU or RU because I still gotta kind of learn them again, because I only played a couple games in RU as it is, and UU had all the new drops, so I have to talk to my boys Tyler and Jason about that, and know how to properly make a team again and just relearn the tier, I guess you could say. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy this, make sure to hit that like button. I do have kind of a special upload tomorrow, I guess you could say. So yeah, if you do enjoy these guys, hit that like button. The support is very, very greatly appreciated. Now, looking at team preview, I'll be perfectly honest, this is not my Ubers team. This is a team that I stole from my boy Edgar's pace bin that he passed me a couple months ago, and it's based around choice specs Kyogre, and I actually really like Kyogre, although recent ones I've been using have been physically defensive or especially defensive. But specs Ogre is always a humongous problem. Then we got this awesome defensive Xerneas. I know this may seem odd, but honestly, physically defensive Xerneas is actually really good. And if you guys have any questions about this team, do not ask me. I say this in every video, because I have people comment saying, oh, why do you have this move on this Pokemon, or this EV spread on this EV spread, or this Pokemon, when it's not even my team. I clearly say it in the video that it's not my team, and people still ask me, and I can understand. But find Edgar the Black Stardust, go to his Twitter, I'll leave his Twitter link down in the description, ask him, and I'm sure he'll answer your questions. But yes, Scarf Zekrom, from what I last remember, is actually really damn good this meta so far. Scizor, I really like Mega Scizor in Ubers. I've used it once or twice. Originally, Edgar had Stone Edge over Defog, but I wanted Defog just to be able to get rid of Spike stacking and Stealth Rock, so Kyogre wouldn't be too weakened by those. But yeah, that is the team, guys. So with that being said, let's get this started. Alright, so we got the battle here, and this dude has a scary looking team, actually. If that's Extreme Killer, I lose. Genesect obviously going to be U-turn. Mega Gar is going to be able to trap stuff, so I gotta watch out for that. Zekrom most likely is going to be mixed, maybe, or banded, because he does have Genesect with it. Rayquaza is something you don't really see anymore, just because it really isn't all that great this gen. Then Deoxys Speed might most likely possibly be his lead. Either way though, I think my best lead is going to be my Zekrom, just because I can go for the straight Volt Switch, as he does actually end up leading off with the Deoxys. I do have Defog. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit tough to Defog with Arceus on something on his team. Yeah, I should be able to just Volt Switch, because he more likely is just gonna start getting up his hazards. I don't know English, guys, I apologize. And I think after I bring in Scizor after Mega Evolving, I should actually be able to knock him out. What's going on here? A bit of a lag, I see. But yeah, just definitely gonna go for the Bullet Punch. This way, I don't have to worry about it anymore. Hopefully it lived! Crap! Okay. So he ends up going for the top, predicting me to Defog, which isn't a bad play on his part, because Scizor is commonly known to carry Defog in Ubers, from what I've seen anyways. But I do manage to get rid of this Deoxys, as he brings in the Arceus Fighting. Crap. Well, actually, that shouldn't be too big of a deal, considering the fact that I do have Xerneas here. He might pull a double, though, now that I think about it. Nope. He ends up going for the Calm Mind. I highly doubt he has something like Sludge Bomb or anything like that, as he goes for the Ice Beam. Thankfully, he does not freeze me, so I still get off a hell of a lot of damage. And I just pulled a Joey by saying that. But yeah, I managed to get off a good amount of damage. And I'm just safely going to go for another one, as he's going to try to stay in, get off as much damage on me as he can, as I'm going to be able to knock him out with the second Moonblast, as he brings in the Genesect. He might still just end up going for the Iron Head. But I still don't want to switch on the off chance that he Ice Beams. I think my safest switch in is my Scizor, because if I keep Xerneas around, I still prevent that Zekrom from locking himself into outrage. As he actually ends up going for the Iron Head, this is going to be really good for me, considering that now what I can do is go for U-turn, go for Pursuit. I can really do anything that I want. He might actually bring in the Zekrom now that I think about it. So I might try to Toxic, because I don't think he's going to switch into the Gengar, is he? He actually brings in the Rayquaza. Okay, so I managed to catch that, which isn't too bad, I suppose. And then now I should be able to safely switch into my Groudon, because Groudon being physically defensive should be able to take any hit that he wants to go for, as he goes for the V-Crate, able to easily take that like it was nothing. So let's see. Should I get Stealth Rocks up? Because I don't think I'm really going to find myself defogging. And if I get Rocks up, I can still get that extra little bit of chip damage on his team, which is going to be very good for me. As I did manage to get up my Rocks, he's going to bring in the Zekrom. As I said, this could be Bandit or Mixed, because he has Scarf and Genesect, and outside of Scarf Zekrom, I think Bandit or Mixed is the second most popular set. Don't quote me on that though. As I said, I don't. Well, I don't know. I know enough about Ubers to get by, but I just don't know like what's like the most common set on every single Pokemon, if you get what I'm trying to say. So he ends up bringing in the Zekrom. Something's telling me to switch, but I don't know into what. I think I'm gonna switch into my Gracias. As he Tailwinds. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, did not see that coming. Did not see that coming at all. This might actually be a bit problematic. Might be a bit problematic. I don't know what I just said there. I'm gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp, as he ends up Volt Switching. Well, this isn't too bad considering the fact that I will be able to burn something outside of that Rayquaza, as he ends up bringing the Genesect. Please do not miss! Ugh! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good, 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 good. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. I would have been so upset if I missed. You guys have no idea. I feel my best move to go for is just Recover, as he does end up going for the safe U-turn. I'm fine with this, seeing as I will be able to be brought back up to almost full HP, 96% to be exact, and he's going to go ahead and U-turn. But it's a good thing I was able to burn this, because now that Genesect isn't as scary as it could be, although Zekrom is still a bit of an issue, especially because it's Life Orb, which means I have to play carefully with my Xerneas, because if I lose my Xerneas, he'll be able to lock himself into Outrage. Although yes, I do have my Scizor outside of Toxic and Pursuit, I can't exactly do anything to it. So he's going to bring in the Rayquaza. Should I switch back into Groudon? That's what I'm thinking, because if he does do that, I should be able to just safely bring in my own Zekrom and just Bolt Strike something. So yeah, I'm going to make the safe and obvious switch into my Groudon, as he is going to end up going for the safe V-Crate. Unfortunately though, at this point it is going to be a 2-hit KO, which does kind of suck, but thankfully the toxic damage is really racking up on him. So it was a good thing that I did make that play with Scizor, because otherwise Rayquaza might have been a bit more of a problem than it could have been. And I'm possibly just going to end up going for the Stone Edge on the off chance that he wants to bring in his Gengar, and obviously because it does hit Rayquaza, but you know what I'm trying to say. So he ends up having the E-Speed. I'm going to bring my Scizor. I know the Extreme Speed is coming, but honestly Bullet Punch is just my best play to do, and plus I don't want to Roost on the off chance that he does want to end up going for like the V-Crate or something along those lines. So definitely Bullet Punching is my best play to do in this situation. Although he could possibly think I want to Roost. Yeah, I'm V-Crate, so he did V-Crate on the off chance that I did go for the Roost, which is why I didn't go for Roost, as he brings in the Zekrom. I don't know if I'll live in the attack, and I am really scared of this thing. I'm just gonna make the safe play and go for Roost, though. I just died. I just died, guys. This thing is a problem. I'm gonna bring in Zekrom. Okay, let's see. How much HP is Genesect? That's a 76%. The question is though, do I Bolt Strike or Outrage? This is the play, boys. This is the play. I'm gonna Volt Switch. Got him! Got him. Okay, good. And I think Kyogre should be able to honestly just come in and Surf. If anything, I'm going to Surf, just because obviously I'm going to take Rocks damage, and yeah, I think that play actually just won me the battle. Actually, no, what I should do is Ice Beam. Yeah, because Zekrom, and I put pressure on that, as he actually goes for the Explosion. I remember good old 5th Gen Genesect running Explosion. As he brings in the Megagar, I'm just going to stay in, because really I have no reason to switch out. At this point, Kyogre is more than useless to me, as I'm going to be able to just barely live that Shadow Ball and get off a lot. I was going to say a hell of a lot of damage again. Get off a huge amount of damage, as he's going to be able to knock me out with another Shadow Ball. This will now allow me to bring in my Zekrom and just safely lock myself into Outrage. And because he does have 2 Pokemon left, I will knock this out, and then in return outspeed and easily knock out the Zekrom, and that is going to be the very, very narrow 3-0 victory in my favor. So yeah, that play with Zekrom really helped me out. I'm just going to start the timer so you can hurry up and make a move. But yeah, if I had actually gone for the Outrage, I don't know if I would have been able to knock out the Genesect, and then in return he could have easily gone for the Ice Beam or the Explosion, which means I would have lost to his combination of Zekrom and Gengar, because Gengar beats Xerneas and Gracias, and Zekrom beats Kyogre, and can also kind of beat Xerneas because I was severely weakened, and then he had Rocks up. But yeah, that was definitely a good game. Definitely think that play with Volt Switching over Outraging or Bolt Striking is what really won me the battle. I didn't Bolt Strike on the off chance that he did stay in, and I was very lucky for him to switch out, because that's what really sealed me the victory. But yeah, let's take a quick look at the team. Kyogre, what the team was based around, only kind of helped once or twice, really. I don't really think there was really any MVP in this battle. Maybe Zekrom, because Zekrom came in and won the game. But yeah, Scizor, I really do like Mega Scizor. I definitely feel Mega Scizor really helped out against that Rayquaza. Then Groudon just took the hits for the team and got up rocks. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button, guys. If we can get 300 likes like always, that would be absolutely amazing. We haven't been really reaching those goals, but it's really nice to see all the amazing support that you guys show the videos. So thank you, everybody. And with that being said, I might most likely have another video up in a couple hours, so make sure to go check that out. And with that, guys, we'll see you all soon.